Hello guys, si Kershan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 31 ng larutan ng Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut Main Campaign. Okay guys, start natin yung game. Kaya lang, dahil nga naubos yung ang laki nang naubos ko oras sa kaka-explain ng pagkaka-rage quit ko nung episode 29. Ang nangyari tuloy, pumalpak yung diskarte ko dito sa last part nung bloodline. So reload natin to sa previous save bago yung huling save natin. So tsaka skip ko na lang yung dialogue na hindi ko nababasahin. Skip ko na lang para makaubos ng oras kasi mali yung mali yung naging diskarte ko eh. Nung binuksan ko yung node para do sa bloodline data, yung data files, na-activate na yung alarm eh. So mali yung diskarte ko. Anyway, sandali lang naman yan eh. Gawin natin yung yung prescribed way para tapusin tong part na to ng game. Yeah. Okay. Skip ko na yung mga nalagpasan natin, yung mga nagawa na natin. So skip ko na lang para mabilis. Skip na rin yan. Alam natin kung paano gagawin dito. Skip lang. Yan, dito tayo. Nagkamali ko banda dito. So yung preferred way dito, kailangan kausapin nga natin ulit itong prisoner. Agree kailangan pakawalan natin ulit siya. Pwede natin save. Okay. Dapat bago ko in-access yung node, binuksan ko dito muna tayo. So buksan natin yung pinto. Tsaka to isa. Okay, dito tayo dumaan. Kailangan makausap natin itong mga to kagad eh. Kailangan, bago ko i-access yung node dun sa baba, dapat dito muna. Kailangan buksan natin to kasi magiging problema to pag hindi kagad binuksan eh. Decker. Ako lang naman ang decker sa party na to eh. Ano ba yan? Masayang yung move. At least di nag-alarm. Ganda siguro kung ganito talaga ang ano, hack, ang hack sa internet. As in papasok ano, yung talagang parang yung Matrix na movie. Okay. At least ready na yung exit natin. Kailangan natin bumalik dito. Yes, of course. Ito ano, start natin dito kasi bagong dialogue na to eh. Oh, this is a restricted area. Yes, of course it is. How many times do I have to go through this? Use your eyes, pal. I'm with Knight Errant. He looks skeptical. You're wearing the uniform, but I've never seen you before. Identify yourselves. I'm a consultant. As technology security brought me in to check up on you. Attack. Oh, the hell with it. I don't have time for this anymore. So, etiquette security. I'm here to conduct a spot inspection. Just keep doing what you're doing, guardsmen. The guards exchange glances. Whoa, hold up, inspection? What are you talking about? Central sent me to inspect you, and I don't like what I see. Now get out of my sight. Charisma 6. Do I have to spell it out for you? Central wants to be sure that you're not sleeping on the job. They sent me to check up on you. Think before you respond. I'm taking notes. The guard straightens. His voice carries an edge of nervous tension. Well, very well, sir. We will continue to man our posts with diligence. As diligence, sir. As you'll see. I hope so, guardsman. For your sake. Okay, so hindi pa rin natin trigger yung alarm. Pero ngayon malapit na kasi papasok na tayo dito eh. Pakakawalan natin tong mga to tsaka kukunin natin yung ano eh. Yung pay data para sa ano sa lodge. So save mo na. So, okay. Ito nakuha na natin ano natin itong scene na to, so skip na lang. Actually pagka nakabalik na tayo sa Cruise Bazaar, papalitan ko tong erosion. Mas maganda yung ano eh, mas maganda pala yung isang program eh, yung degrade. Okay, dyan lang muna kayo. Okay. Didispatch ako muna lahat ng IC bago ko bubuksan yung mga yan. Nagmintis pa. Okay. Mamaya natin kukunin yung mga yan. Okay din okay, reliable din naman tong erosion, pero mas maganda pala yung nagmintis tuloy, sayang. Mas maganda yung mas maganda yung degrade. Nga. Balik natin yung hit points na nawala sa atin kahit kukunti lang. Tambay lang kayo. Okay ka ba? Okay. Ngayon, bubuksan natin itong huling bubuksan natin yung dito ba, tapos kunin natin lahat pagbalik bago tayo mag-log out. Heal mo, recovery muna tayo. Okay lang. Deaths ka na yan. Ka na. Ito minsan problema tong game na to sa minsan naghahang yung matrix. Recovery muna lang. Okay, laban naman silang ginagawa eh. Hindi pa sila nagre-react so. Isa pang IC dito na pasaway. Erosion. Killer. Nice. Recovery. Okay. Save muna natin. Para tuloy-tuloy. Teka. Okay. Dapat ang diskarte kunin ko muna to. Pagkakuha ko nito, buksan ko na lahat ng mga natitirang yung mga cells. pa rin sila nag-activate. Teka. Para sigurado at least. Teka. Yung dalawang ano naman. Ay, tatlo. Yung mga tatlong cells. Okay, so nakahalata na sila. Okay. Nakahalata na pa. Ayun. Already na. Game. Teka. Ay, hindi. Ano na lang. Ito na lang. 77. Ay, 76. So, sige, go. At least, babaga ka na. Yung partner, yung kasama mo naman, ito. Okay. Glory. Ay, teka, hindi. Ikaw muna. Bigyan mo si Glory ng ano, haste. Ay, hindi mo nakikita? O sige, si Iger na lang. Glory, ikaw naman. Sige, lapit. Lapit. Takbo. Isa na lang. Kailangan ko pakawalan yung isa eh. Kailangan ko na lang mag-jack out. Karma binigay sa atin nun. So, teka. May 6 points tayo. Teka. Sige. Ano ba pwede ko ano? Unahin ko na yung decking skill ko. Ay! Nasa matrix. Hindi pwedeng mag-ano. Hindi pwedeng mag-add ng skills. Okay. Kabilang side naman. Analyze the language. Yung pinili ko yung nakaraan eh. Sweeping your eyes over the written material, you recognize a number of words with Latin and Spanish roots, but it's the logograms that give it away. What you're looking at is a very old form of Nahuatl, pre-17th century. By the looks of it, the orthography predates anything that you're familiar with. With the Asses, why are the Asses using it here is beyond you. Judging by the amount of arcane symbology on display, it's a fair bet. It's a fair bet that these files are related to a bloodline related to the Bloodline project. If you could find someone capable of translating them, the information contained within would almost certainly shed some light on what the Ashes have been up to, and what Frau Mueller was so afraid of. On the other hand, if the Bloodline project is really as dangerous as Frau Mueller has made it out to be, it might be better to just bury it here. If this information were to fall into the wrong hands, it would invalidate the entire purpose of this run. Okay, copy the file. Copy the data for later analysis. Okay. And para sa shock, Wayland Raider. 19 turns bago dumating ano. Okay. Download the facilities overload the facilities generator, escape through the security door, bukas na, keep the team alive. So ayan, yun na lang, teka. So kailangan na lang natin tumakas. So dead man na yung mga yan. So takbo. Ay, teka, hindi, kailangan muna samahan ko muna yung main character ko kasi nga ano baka maipit tayo eh. So dispatchan na lang natin itong mga to para at least mabawasan man lang. Tigas mo Okay. May isang shot ka pa. Sige. Nagpintis pa pasaway. Hindi ka pa na deaths. Okay. Gamitin natin to. Tapos tabi-tabi tayo. Yan, para secured. Turns. Mahaba pa yan. Kaya. Nagtawag ka pa. Pasaway ka. Takbo. Isa. Dalawa. Okay. Ilang turns pa. Okay, never mind. Okay. Sige, tanggalin natin. Hindi na, takbo na tayo, teka. Iwan na natin, teka. Sige. Ay, hindi, sige, tama. Dispatchaman lang natin. Sige, teka. Ikaw muna. Matatanggal na yung pagka dined ka eh. Nice. 58. Gawa muna tayo ng escape route. Reload. Tracer shot. Hindi makita. Ito na lang. Nagmintis pa. Tracer shot na nga, nagmintis pa. Ito na lang. Ngayon, ikaw glory. Pag inita mo to isang to. Nagmintis pa, sayang. Takbo ka na lang T-trick. Actually, tatakbo na lang tayo nito na lahat. Dead mo na lang. Okay, ilang turn pa? 70 turns, kayang-kaya yan. Makakatakas tayo dito, magagawa natin yung goals. Medyo may iwan, hindi naman totally. Abot ni Glory. Pag sunerte ka, sige, ikaw na mag-deactivate yan. Deadma. Yan na lang yung tatlong ano. Okay. Abot ko ba? Hindi ko abot. Takbo na lang. Teka. Iger, abot mo? Oo, abot niya. Disable the generator. Disable the generator safety overrides. Actually, overload eh. Ay, yung password pa pala muna. Ano ba yung password? Solotl. Okay, tapos warning, disengaging safety overrides while generators are in operation is not recommended. Do you want to proceed? Yes or no? Siyempre, yes. Inomission natin eh. Okay, overload the generators na. That's done it. Come on, boss. Let's get the hell out of here. So, yan. Kailangan na natin makataka. So, ilang turns? 7 turns bago sumabog yung building. Kayang-kaya. Ano na, tatakbo na lang eh. Sige, habol. Dadalawa lang kayo. Okay lang yan. Deadma. Tatlo pala sila. Oh, well, okay lang. Bugbog si Iger. Kaya naman na yan. Kaya naman niya yan eh. O Glory, takas na. Okay, Dietrich. O, pakihil si ano. Pakihil si... Ay. Heal. Pakihil si Iger. Ay, sarili niya yung hinil niya. Ano ba yan? Mali. Tawag ka ng ano, wala nang effect yan. Tatakas na kami. Hindi abot. Hindi ka tatanga lang kayo dyan. Okay ah. O, takas na Dietrich. Dalawa na lang. Four turns pa. Eh, palabas na tayo. Kayang-kaya. Walang problema. Walang ka-problema. Kaligtas tayo dito ng maayos. Kayo hindi kayo tatakas? Tatanga lang kayo dyan? Ganun din, namatay din sila. Hindi sila tumakas eh. Gradually, the ringing in your ears clears, and the world comes into focus. The generator overload did its job, just as Frau Müller said it would. The technology facility has been reduced to a smoldering crater, strewn with a chaotic jumble of cracked marble, melting plastic, and broken support beams. You can barely make out the faint wail of approaching sirens. They're still far away, but they won't be for too long. It's funny, I've heard lots of rumors about the Aziz over the years. Stories about making monsters and consorting with evil spirits, that sort of thing. I'd always assumed that they were urban legend at best, or xenophobia at worst. Definitely not true, at any rate. Looks like I was wrong. The Azis are boogeymen, just like the stories say. It's enough to make a man rethink some things. Do we have anything to worry about, Dietrich? Any chance that as technology corporate could use blood magic to track us? Well, it's finished now. Maybe, but it's hard for me to believe that the whole facility is better off reduced to cinders. So ito, tanongin natin siya sa ano nga, dun sa kung matitrace tayo dahil nga pasensya guys. Dahil ginamitan tayo ng blood magic ng isang mage. So tanong natin kay Dietrich. After an explosion like that, he brushes an errant flake of ash off of his shoulder. Nah, boss, not a chance. Anything we might have left behind, any blood or skin or hair, has been cooked right through. We'll be fine after we clear out of here. Buti naman. The approaching sirens grow louder. They're now accompanied by another sound, the whine of approaching rotocraft. What they were doing in there was wrong. More than that, it was terrible. They had to be stopped, and when we stopped them, it's as simple as that. We can talk about this later. We don't want to be here when those response vehicles arrive. Nakatakas din pala yung mga test subject. Kala ko itong mga nakatanga lang sila doon sa sulok. The test subjects that you liberated will mill about aimlessly, blinking against the light. The foremost clone takes a half step forward. But what of us? We have no purpose now. This is not supposed to happen. It is wrong. Without our masters to guide us, what will we do? This again. I already told you, your lives are your own now. Quit complaining and start living them. Whatever you want to. You're free now. You're not supposed to be anything. Find yourselves a new purpose and make it a good one. It's not too late to join your masters. The creator's right there. Feel free to hop in. Option 2. The lead clone stares into the crater, trembling. We will try. She puts a hand on your shoulder. Come on, Raquel Siddhartha. Let's get back home. Kasabay niya, una rin natin yung Alice funds, hopefully. Tsaka pwede na natin tuloy yung story ng hindi masyadong problematic. Nawala na yung according sa mga nabasa kong guides, tapos na yung mga yung mga side quest na hindi obvious. So balik na sa linear. So preparation na lang talaga sa malapit na tayo sa dulo. Konting-konti na lang siguro ito. Ilang episodes na lang ito malamang. Siguro minimum siguro mga 6. Maximum mga 10 pa, pero at least malapit na. Balik sa Cruise Bazaar. Wala ba tayo na akong achievement doon? Ay, wala, yung kay Glory lang. At nakuha ko to sa nung dahil nga niredo ko yung campaign nakuha ko yan off screen. Yung kwento ng niya, yung backstory niya. Okay. Basahin ko yung kanina, hindi ko binasa. The Cruise Bazaar. Memories of the explosion that toppled the technology facility keep you company on your way back to the Cruise Bazaar. You barely managed to outrun the blast. Now the facility lies buried under thousands of kilograms of twisted rebar and reinforced concrete. No doubt a considerable blow to US Technology's activities in Berlin. Mission successful. It's time to get paid. Okay. Oh, may 18 tayo 18 yung nakuha nating So, dito na lang sa ilaan ko na lahat dito sa intelligence skills. Kasi mas magiging importante pagdating sa dulo Level 6 intelligence. Yan. Maximum for trolls. Biotech. Maximum for trolls ulit. 6. Okay, wala na time point. So yung mga susunod na kung makukuha natin, ilaanan natin sa ano, dito sa ano, sa quickness. One, 6, 12, 20, 24 kailangan ko. Ang tanong, aabot yata ng 24 karma points pa. Tignan na lang natin. At least ano, mataas na yung ano, ESP control pa pala isa. Save natin. Okay, deliver natin yung ano, yung information dito sa ano, sa Shockwave Generator. Tapos kakausapin pa natin si ano, Luca Duer. It's an absolute payphone. Delivered as technology project data. Kailangan natin yan eh. Ay, hindi, teka, wag na muna. Dali. Kailangan natin ano eh, kailangan natin explain kung bakit ano delikado yung data na yun eh. So, teka. Bago natin ano, teka. Si ano muna, dito muna kay ano, K2R muna. Actually, alam ko na kung bakit ano eh, gusto ipa-dispatch siya kung bakit gusto ng game na i-dispatch siya yun eh. Pero explain natin daya. I-ano natin yung ay, teka. May funds ba ako? Okay. Tatanggalin ano. Bibili nga pala tayo ng ano. Bibili tayo ng ESP program tsaka ano. Dito kasi ako na ano eh. Dito ako na guluhan nun eh. Yung mga ESP consumables ang tawag, pero hindi naman talaga consumable yan eh. Nung binasa ko yung guides, ano daw pala to eh. Hindi naman talagang ano eh. Hindi naman sila na-use. Hindi siya parang yung mga grenades or yung medikits. Naiiwan siya sa ano, cyber deck ng decker. So kuha tayo ng ano. Kuha tayo ng ano ba yung saan natin? Teka, check ko lang. Dalawang ESP. Sige. Bili tayo dalawa. Ito, attacker. Tsaka yung shield ESP. Tapos bibili kong program. Asa na yung ano? Degrade to. $1.7. Okay, teka, ayusin natin. Dahil nga meron tayong shield ESP, tatanggalin ko na tong ano, shield program. Benta tayo ng items para makabawi man lang kanan. Equipment. Stash. Okay, tanggalin ko tong okay, iwan ko yan. Tatanggalin ko lang tong ano, shield. So 100. At least 1.3. Teka. Okay. Ayan, at least may 1.3 pa tayo. Kahit may konti man lang, sige. Decide what to do with as technology data. Ayan, kailangan natin i-decipher. Tapos, ayan, yung kay, ino-notify ko muna to si, Luca. Kasi nga, sabi ko dito sa inulit kong campaign, kinuha ko yung mga tasks ng lodge. Dahil sayang yung mga binibigay na na karma points eh. Welcome back, runner. Talk to that exec. He'll fall in line after he gets his paths thoroughly dry cleaned. Kano? 1,000 lang, pero okay lang. He smashed broad. Excellent work. Perhaps you do have a future in this town. Here's your pay. See you around. Okay lang, kahit 1K lang. Ayan, achievement. Money talks. Dahil nga kinuha ko yung mga yung mga mga quests ng nitong lodge. Okay. Tanong muna tayo tungkol doon. Teka. Actually, ibibigay ko naman talaga pero magtanong-tanong muna tayo. Teka. Tanungin natin itong mga kasamahan natin. Blitz looks grim. His customary table is littered with cigarette butts, and the heavy bags under his eyes tell you that he hasn't slept in a while. Rekal Siddhartha, you don't look so good. I need to find someone who can read this data that we've lifted on the as technology run. Any thoughts? Okay. Any thoughts about that last run that you'd like to share? Wala, hindi kita sinama. Yun, magrereklamo siya, hindi ko siya sinama. I never thought I'd set foot in a technology building. Hindi ka nga, kasi paano nangyari yun? Looks different in meat space than it does in the Matrix. I say that much. Truth be told, Chief, I found the whole experience kind of nerve-wracking. I'm glad that we're out of there, and I'm even gladder that the building is a pile of smoldering rubble now. Okay, kasi, kumusta na? You don't look good. No, I imagine that I don't. So, I'm guessing that the rescue attempt didn't go so well. Ayun, kasi yung side story niya, yung sa maliban doon sa may utang siyang kailangang i-resolve, may hinahanap siyang yung ex-girlfriend niya, hinahanap niya sa Matrix. Siya yung nagtatanong sa doon sa Shadowlands BBS. So, I'm guessing that the rescue attempt didn't go well. No, it did not. No, it did not. As it turns out, she didn't need to be rescued. At least, not before I showed up. I don't really want to go into this, Chief. So here's the abridged version. I made a mess of things. With your world-class skills, whatever could that have happened? I don't know, Chief. I really don't. I hit the data node just like last time, and just like that. And I hit the data node. Tapos na oras, teka. Tapusin ko na lang to at least. I hit the data node just like last time, and just like that time, navigating it was a breeze. At least it was in the beginning. The Asses must have beefed up their security over the past year. You don't say. That really shouldn't have come as a surprise. Okay, ito na lang. Medyo sarcastic. You don't say. He shakes his head, a miserable expression on his face. It was all going so well, but I guess I must have tripped something. In the blink of an eye, there were alarms going off. Then I had black IC bearing down on me from all directions. I thought I was a dead man. How'd you make it out? Well, I don't see any smoke pouring out of your ears, so it looks like you made it out okay. So, ito na lang. Wait, Emil found me, He turns his head and looks away. She rescued me. Baliktad din, no? Yung girlfriend kasi ano eh, yung kwento, yung backstory nun, yung girlfriend niya hacker din. Tapos ano, hinahanap niya. Nakita niya sa isang ano as technology matrix area, sinubukan niyang i-rescue, tapos ito nangyari. I'd have been ecstatic to see her if I wasn't so ashamed. She didn't look particularly happy either. Well, you were finally reunited with your lost love. That's something, right? That's bad. Did she make it out okay too? Kasi ito. The last I saw of Emil, she was being chased down by a black IC. They've gotten a trace on her. Then she must have jacked out because she just disappeared. She looked really angry. Livid would probably be a better word. And that's about it. She's gone, Rakal Siddhartha. He looks down into the cup of soy cup in his hands. I don't know if I'll ever hear from her again. Hey, at least she jacked out, so she's still alive. That's something, right? I'm sorry to hear this. That's rough, but you never know. She might come around. Stop being so doom and gloom. That isn't the Blitz that I know. She'll come back to you. Just wait and see. Ito na lang, number 1. Yeah, I guess so. A cheerful tone chirps out from the terminal on Blitz's table. He jerks up in surprise and hurriedly turns to read the message on the screen. Tapos ito talaga guys, end na natin kasi nga nag-timer na eh. Saka na lang tayo magtanong doon sa ibang teammates natin. As he mouths the words, you can see the hope on his face flicker and die. If anything, he looks even more miserable than he did before. What's going on, buddy? Let me guess, bad news? Is that a message from Emil? Ito na lang. Let me guess, bad news? He glances at you with red-rimmed eyes. Then averts his gaze. Without a word, he turns the terminal so that you can read the message on the screen. Congratulations, jackass. You managed to blow an op 5 years in the making and endanger Emil's life all in one fell swoop. Thanks to you, we're going to have to work very hard to keep your ex alive. Wala. Buhay siya pero nadiskubre. So yun, ang sumagot anonymous message. So kasi ang kwento dito dahil nga hindi ko na-record eh. Ang kwento dito yung girlfriend niya nagtatrabaho para sa sa Shockwell and Raider. Tapos hinahanap even though na-realize ni Blitz yon, hinahanap pa niya. Tapos nahanap niya yung si Emil sa Emily pala. Nahanap niya si Emily sa sa isang as technology facility. So yun, sinubukan niya i-hack para ma-rescue eh. Yun pala, yun nga eh. Undercover agent pala siya. So yun. Don't bother looking for her again. She's being moved somewhere very, very far away. She never wants to speak with you again. By the way, Indian freedom, equality, information, Shockwell and Raider. Pasaway. He clamshells the terminal closed, then puts his head in his hands. Well, at least you know that she was working for the Shockwell and Raider. I've got nothing. So, ouch, ito na lang. Talaga, sakit ng aray. Chief, let me ask you something. Did you suspect that something like this was going to happen? When you let me go in there, did you know that I was going to fuck it up somehow? Honestly, I had a pretty good idea, yeah. I could see this train wreck coming from a mile away. No, of course not. How could I? Ayun, actually, yun talaga magandang sagot dito. I don't know, I guess that I'm just on edge right now. In all honesty, I think that this will be good for you. You needed a lesson in humility. I know that you can't see it right now, but having Emily out of your life is a good thing. Lips. From what you described, it sounds like your relationship with her was a pretty toxic one. The fact of the matter is, you steered yourself into this mess. Stop trying to lay blame and take a look at your own actions. So, ito na lang. Ito na lang number 2. You don't know what you're talking about, Chief. You've never ever even met her. I don't have to. She could have avoided all of this and protected her also secret mission if she'd communicated with you a little better. Oh, come on, Blitz. She shrugged you, insulted you, and abandoned you. You're right, I don't. Just trying to cheer you up. So, actually, yun nga, kwento kasi, ang kwento kasi nito guys, yung girlfriend niya, ninakaw yung original niyang cyber deck. Kaya naibit siya dun sa, sa Drogen Keep. Ayun, tapos kaya hinahanap niya para makahabawi. Ito, sasagot ko to. Sige. Ito na lang. Oh, come on, bitch. She shrugged you, insulted you, and abandoned you. It didn't go down like that. Not really. You put yourself in debt in dangerous people. You put yourself in debt with dangerous people trying to find her. And what thanks did you get? She told you to get lost. Ako sa bagay, tama nga naman. You just don't understand how wonderful. Now any of those things would be a deal breaker for me. So why are you tearing yourself up over this woman? You're better off without her. There are a lot of wonderful people out there, and they won't make you jump through the hoops that this one has. O tayo, yun din. Hanap ka na lang ng bagong love mo. The more I think about it, the more that I think that Emil didn't make me do anything. I chose to chase after her. Oo nga, obvious naman eh. Even though she told me not to, I'm the one who messed this up. Come on, bitch. Where's your sense of self-worth? If she wants to run off and blame you for everything, I say let her go. It's her loss. Alright, I give up. If you're bound and determined to beat yourself up over this, I can't help you. Just try not to let your self-pity impact your performance on the job. Now that we've acknowledged that, maybe you can make an effort to change. Ito nga, mas maganda nga yun. Actually, gusto ko yung una, kaya lang, ito, mas maganda nga yata yung number 3. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's too late for me and Emily, but I can still try to be the man that she hoped I could be. Good plan, I leave you to it. That was pathetic. You go ahead and do your soul searching. Just make sure that it's out of your system before our next run. Actually, medyo na to eh. Yung unang answer pinakamaganda. Good plan, I leave you to it. Alright, Chief. You do that. I've got some thinking to do. Ayun, so natapos din. Save na muna natin. Next episode, kausapin natin yung ibang kasamahan natin kasi nga kailangan nating kailangan nating malaman kung find someone to decipher as technology data. Baka si Ansel. So, save. Hindi pwede. Minsan talaga tong game na to eh. Nagbabag siya minsan eh. So, save. Okay. Nakabawi din sa wakas. Siguro naman matatapos na natin to ng tuloy-tuloy. Okay lang kahit mahirap yung final battle, pero sana matuloy-tuloy na natin to. So, kaya siya, wala sa signing off guys. Next episode na lang ulit.